Hello artists, Mrs. Castle here, and we're going to talk about shading for the three-dimensional cone. And I'm going to do this with a monochromatic color theme. And I'll do oil pastel first, and let's do green. And okay, so I've got my white, I've got my green, and I've got my black. You need one color and white and black for the monochromatic. I'm going to use my white first, and I know this is harder to see when, let me zoom in. Okay, this is a little, it's harder to see at first, but I'm going to put in where I want my highlight, and I'm going to not put my highlight right in the middle like I have on these two, but I'm going to put I'm going to put it off to the side a little bit. Starting up at the top, and my shading is kind of skinny at the top, and it's going to get wider as my cone goes down. Kind of like this. My highlight is very thin there, and you can see where I put the white, it gets wider as it goes down towards the bottom of the cone. So now I'm going to use my green, and this is where we'll really begin to see, the white. I forgot to check my oil pastel to see if there was anything on it. Sometimes we can fix it if you smear something into the oil pastel, but sometimes we can't. That's not going to be so bad. And I'm going to go most of the way across. It's like you can see where my white is right there compared to the regular green. And I'm going to get skinnier with the green as I go up till I get to the top, kind of like that. And if you want to draw lines like that at first, and I'm going to put some green on this side. Oops, I went outside my cone. Get wider as you go towards the bottom. That's fine. Let's kind of try it out and see what works for you, so you kind of know. For your final piece, I think you're going to be able to choose what you want to draw, but you're going to have to show three-dimensional form, kind of like we're practicing here. And now I'm going to start blending my black in, and that's going to be wider at the bottom and narrower at the top. It's not going to go quite all the way up to the top. And I'm blending my green all the way over to the side to kind of smooth the black out and to get some green in there, because it's really just a darker shade of green that should be over there. I'm going to use my white to kind of blend it. I got a little bit too much green in there, so I'm using my fingernail. I also have popsicle sticks that you can use to scrape some off if you get a little bit too much of something in there. We kind of want your highlight to sort of be skinny, like it's bright light hitting up against there. So I'm going to bring the side of that out just a little bit more. Kind of fix it a little. Yeah. Nice try, Mrs. Castle. Everybody makes mistakes. But If you get extra outside of your shape like that, don't use an eraser to fix it, because oil pastel does not erase with an eraser. You'll just smudge it around, and you'll just smudge it around. Okay, so that's the oil pastel blending to make a three-dimensional cone. Thanks for watching.